this event together, I like to start by acknowledging the chairman for Momo, Comrade Patrick, and all the LGA cheers, for Momo who have made this to happen. Thank you so very much. I want to believe that at the end of the day here, we will be smiling back home and saying, we have done our best. Fellow Ambazonians, the other day I listened to an audio message from a woman. I believe that woman is Ambazonian. She was lamenting and literally crying over what she said is about to happen in Cameroon. She said she received revelations from God of certain destruction hanging over Cameroon, and she passionately calls upon everyone who can pray to pray for Cameroon. Recently, many other people supposedly with knowledge of the mind of God have been prophesying about the calamities they say are about to befall Cameroon. Some have given it weeks, while others gave it months. The unique characteristic of the messages is the appeal for people to pray and pray urgently and fervently for Cameroon. But that is my problem. If my intuition serves me right, that by Cameroon they mean La République du Cameroon, I will not pray, nor will I urge anyone to pray for Cameroon. I will rather reiterate that people begin to leave Cameroon. If you are Ambazonian, you better begin to leave Cameroon and return to wherever safety and security can be found. La République du Cameroon does not deserve prayers. It deserves war. Cameroon deserves obliteration and disintegration, not prayers. If any group of people needs prayers in that geographical location, it is the people of the southern Cameroons, Ambazonia. Ambazonians didn't provoke nor declared war. La République du Cameroon provoked it and declared it. The close to 50,000 people killed in the course of the war have been Ambazonians. The over 800,000 reported to be IDPs are all Ambazonians too. The refugees, numbering over 100,000, are Ambazonians. The over 400 towns and villages burnt down are Ambazonian villages and towns. The over 600,000 children deprived of education are Ambazonians. It is Ambazonian mothers and fathers that continue to bury their children on a daily basis. These are the people that need prayers, not the people of La République du Cameroon. Ambazonia need prayers to be free. La République needs revenge and curses for their inhumanity to our people. Fellow comrades, I make this point to underscore the urgency and inevitability and the importance of the draft exercise we embark on today. We need these drafts to embark on the revenge mission against Cameroon for their inhumanity against our people. We have to punish Cameroon for enslaving our people, invading our country, and waging war against us. Unfortunately, there are some pessimists out there who would want you to believe that we are losing the revolution, we are losing the war. They would rather that we just settle for anything that La République du Cameroon is willing to give us. But let me ask them this question. What prerogative does Yaoundé have to want to dish to us what they desire? Two sovereign peoples came together as expressed in the 1961 plebiscite. None of them has the exclusive powers to tell the other one what is good for her. That can only happen by another referendum. But this is a subject for another day. Fellow comrades, I urge you to stop the marketing being cooked up by proponents of the one and indivisible Cameroon that we are losing the war. Let me remind you of something in history. The Republic of Biafra, with the advantage of 14 million people in 1967, plus international recognition, artillery and financial support from some African countries, and France in that matter, did not make it past 3 wars in the Biafran War. They couldn't go for 3 years or more than 3 years. In the contrary, and without any recognition and international support, we have made it past that calendar. Again, we've made it past that calendar. We are clocking the 7th year of confronting almighty France and the regime, the stooge in Yaoundé. If this doesn't motivate you, if you can't call this progress or success, then I don't know what it is. Of course, not to deny it. We have had our problems, our failures, and our difficulties. Nobody can deny that. Even so, we have made tremendous progress, and we will continue to make progress in spite of the challenges that lie ahead. Let us be motivated by where we are now and what we have achieved, and trust that by God's grace, we will see a free and independent Ambazonia soon. The West will want you to believe that if we all just should come together, that they will agree to give us support or to give us Ambazonia. That they will finally agree to support us. That's what they want us to believe. That is a fat lie. The West doesn't care about the people of Ambazonia. They care only about the wide war going on in Ukraine. We are black people, we should know that. And black people ought to be solving their own problems. So the West always tell us, fellow Ambazonians, take it from me today. Nobody is going to give us Ambazonia. We have to fight and take Ambazonia by ourselves. If the West wants you to believe, if we would just come together and they will support us, maybe someone should be asking them what happened to Somaliland. What have they done to Somaliland? Why is Somaliland still not recognized as a sovereign country, despite the fact that it has been free for 31 years, ruling herself and conducting 6 democratic elections? They should be asked this. We should not be fooled. Nobody will fight for us. Nobody will give us Ambazonia. We have to take it by ourselves. And taking it means paying for it. But of course, this is not to say that we shouldn't unite or collaborate. Nobody, and I mean nobody, has championed that effort more than yours truly. La République du Cameroon never thought we would go this far. You remember the 2 cubes of sugar, isn't it? Our heads and hopes must remain highly lifted up in spite of the frustrations and the challenges that we confront along this way. The 2 cubes of sugar remain very, very stubborn. They remain undissolved because of your resolve. For the past 6 years, many of you have given and given and given and given to the extent that sometimes I feel ashamed to pick up my phone to ask you for more money or more donations. But what choice do we have? We have to make up our minds to continue the sacrifices for as long as La République du Cameroon fights to maintain the occupation of our territory. Cameroon has no remorse for the destruction and the killings they have carried out against our people. They are currently erecting new military barracks or camps in almost every quarter in our territory. If God forbid we do not win this war, ladies and gentlemen, do you think that those military barracks and camps shall ever leave Ambazonia? Of course not. They will be used in completing and enforcing the colonization and the integration project that we all know is the mission of Cameroon in Ambazonia. Ambazonians, let me tell you, some of you want to think that the responsibility for the funding of this war should be the exclusive reserve of certain Ambazonians. I say you are wrong, completely wrong. When rain falls over a given location, it doesn't discriminate. It pours upon everybody and every home. Whether you live in a castle or in a mansion or in a hut, you all get the same amount of rain. If you are one of those who is saying you will not support this war, if you are one of those who is saying you won't give your money because maybe what you gave earlier was mismanaged or embezzled. If you are saying you won't support the war because action isn't taking place as you would love to see. If you, ladies and gentlemen, if you are saying you won't support the war because it doesn't concern you, you are comfortable because you live in the diaspora. If you are saying you won't support the war because, as some say, they are too divided, let me assure you that when the rain comes pouring, it won't spare your house. When La République du Cameroon comes raising down your village, they won't think of you. When they come burning down the schools and the hospitals, they won't say, oh, you know, Mr. So-so and so, Mr. Ben Awasi or whatever comes from this village. Not at all. They don't think of you. When La République du Cameroon comes sending their Turkish soldiers to kill our people, they won't say that your mother, father, sister or brother should be spared because you didn't support the war. Not at all. Whether you like it or not, whether you support a free and independent Ambazonia or not, let me assure you today that Cameroon doesn't care. They will kill you in the same brutal manner they killed Sam Sawyer, they killed Mami Api with the least provocation. This fight, ladies and gentlemen, is the fight of our lives. It is a fight for a good or a better life for our people and the generations that are behind us. It is a fight for us and the generations after us to live in freedom. It is a fight for a country, a new country where people can walk freely without gendarmes, police, and the military harassing them. We are fighting for a country where nobody shall be considered a second class or inferior citizen, as we have today in our relationship between Ambazonia and Yaoundé. This war is a fight for a new country where the people freely choose their governors, choose their mayors, and the people who represent them. This war is for a country, a new country where English is a language. The French language will never again be forced upon us and your children. It is for a country where common law is the norm. This war is for a country where everybody is equal before the law, and nobody is ever in prison without a fair trial. This war is equally to fight for our brothers who languish in prisons all over the Republic of Cameroon. Perhaps even more important, or more importantly, this war is a war to redeem our fighters who carry their guns and are sleeping in the bushes for 6 years. They may never get back to normal lives if we fail to support and to win the war. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my appeal to all of you who have been disappointed in the past. Those of you standing in the fringes, and those of you with divided minds over the state of the revolution, the state of the struggle. I ask you to firmly make up your minds and support these drafts. If we let this opportunity slip through our fingers, we shall never in our lifetime have it again. La République du Cameroon has figured out that if they can just drag on and on and on and continue to kill our fighters and our people, who will grow tired and give up. When we grow tired, they will give us special status and call the bluff of the international community that continues to call for a negotiated settlement. They pulled out of the Swiss process and have equally, by their own pronouncements, said there is nothing like the Canadian process. The only process they have in their agenda is domination of Ambazonia. Domination over Ambazonia. But we can stop them. We can stop them if we do the right thing. If we can work in unity as a team and pool our resources together towards the common goal, against the common enemy, we can stop La République expansionism in our territory if everybody would drive today and in the weeks and months ahead, irrespective of our disagreements or differences. At this moment, this thing isn't about individuals. It is about Ambazonia. It is about saving Ambazonia. Taking over the leadership of this interim government, I promise you that if the means are there, that Cameroon will hear from us, not just from within our own territory, but from within their own territory too. Let me promise you, remind you again that even though things may be looking slow, my eyes are still on the prize. We must inflict colossal pain on Cameroon. They will never take us seriously if we can inflict such a level of pain, if we cannot inflict such pain on them. Our people alone cannot continue to bear the brunt of the war they declared on us. Our people did not declare war, did not provoke war. I call on you to show up in these town halls to push these drafts with your best donation. And if you really have to pledge, please know that when we announce the total figures in the public, the public is holding us to account as if we already have all the money in our keeping. So please, If you must pledge, be a man or woman of impeccable integrity who honors his or her pledges. Today is Momo's Day. Ever since we launched the drives in 2019, the great county of Momo has always led the way. No county has been able to challenge Momo. Even the almighty Mezan, with more AGAs than any other county in Amazonia, hasn't beaten Momo. However, Momo has had to face so many tactical challenges over the years, maintaining an active force and dealing with rogue elements in the county who are abducting, extorting, and brutalizing our people in the county. At the moment, as I come to you, Momo is once more picking up the pieces and putting things in order. It is once more ready to defend the county. And for this reason, I am appealing to all of you watching and listening to the sound of my voice, to pick up your phone or get on your computer and donate generously for Momo today. Let's keep Momo great. God bless you all, and thanks for watching. Please call the numbers you will find on your screen or join the town hall and draft for Momo. Let's send a powerful message to La République du Cameroon. God bless you all.